Hi, I'm a photographer. Do I want to be on LinkedIn?
It really depends on what kind of photography you do.
Before we begin, we want to thank Squarespace for not only believing in your career by sponsoring these business videos, but also for creating a great website platform that you can use with ease. It will look great on desktops to cell phones and already has a built-in online store. Use this code to get 10% off.
Hi, this is JP Morgan.
Hi, I'm Adelaide Lauren, and today we're talking about being on LinkedIn, if you should spend your time there, because there's a lot of social media sites, and let's face it, they take up a lot of time. And if you are running your own photography business or you have a smaller crew, you can't do all of them. So we're talking about, is it worth it to you? So LinkedIn is a professional networking site where you can meet people in the industry and you can talk about working with them, ask them for jobs, or ask them to go out to lunch with them and learn more about what they do, because they expect to talk about it on there. So it's perfectly normal to do that. So if you are a commercial photographer doing editorial work or doing business videos, things like that, it's great. You can be on there. You can reach out to people. You can be friends with art directors, or not friends, sorry, connections with art directors, right? And you can stay in contact.
I think it's extremely valuable for people who are doing video, corporate type video, because the corporate world is on LinkedIn. And so they're looking for someone, and you can connect with people there. You get a good recommendation from other people you've worked with. I think LinkedIn is very valuable if you're in the corporate kind of world, if you're going to try to do corporate direct. So if your business model is corporate direct, LinkedIn is a great place for you to be. If you're shooting seniors,
so if you're shooting seniors, or maybe you're shooting babies, doing any kind of portraits or weddings, you don't want to be connecting with people on LinkedIn. And that's not to say there aren't moms on LinkedIn, but they don't want to talk about their personal life there. That's not where you reach out to them. Especially, if a wedding thing, it's personal, it's not there. But where do you go to find out what's happening with who, or what's going down with your friends? Facebook. That's where they expect to talk about those things and get referrals. So if you spend your time on Facebook, the right way, you can see a lot of success and a lot of sales from that.
So tell me how I can get work off from LinkedIn. How can I turn LinkedIn into a viable way to get work?
So you mentioned people who are doing corporate videos. You can message people in a certain company if you're going after different companies, and you can message those people and tell them, hey, I'm a really good videographer, and this is the kind of work I do. I'm good at this, and I see that you guys are really good at this. We would fit really well working together, and you can reach out to them like that. Or you could reach out to them to take them out to lunch and talk about what kind of projects they're doing and how maybe you could help them. If you work with an art director or you work with a company, something like that, you can add them as your connections, and then they can keep you in mind for one of their next projects.
It's a great way to network and to get kind of referrals. It really is. If I'm working with a corporate company and they pass my information on to another colleague, most people don't know where to find photographers and videographers. They just don't. If they can find them, they don't now know if they've got a reliable individual or not.
Yeah.
And so any kind of a recommendation is very powerful. It's very, very worthwhile. So LinkedIn is worth it if you're doing corporate direct kinds of things. There's no doubt about it.
Yes. And on September 3rd, our business coaching class is starting, and we are going to go more in depth into using LinkedIn, and we are going to hold you accountable to reaching out to people so you can grow your business and get those jobs.
September 3rd, business coaching class.